What's going on, people? My name is Afonso and this is Afonso Analysis, and today I'm wearing black because I'm about to murder this analysis. It's about to be a funeral up in this motherfucker. Alright guys, I want to give you guys a quick trick that I use to trade the currency market really profitably. I've been using this trick or strategy for about a year now and the results are just amazing, guys. So these are all the pairs that I'm trading right now. These are chosen pretty deliberately because they are all paired against the dollar. I use DXY, the dollar index, because it gives me the measure or a clue what's going to happen to the rest of the pairs. So I start with the dollar index, and the first thing that I want to check my lower low and my highest high. Now my highest high is that one. Looking at the left, we don't have any evidence to the left, so my guess is we are reacting to a level that were once tested there, but we just need to check that to be sure if that's true. Okay, that's another one because that's really low. Okay, it's this one. So the market is reacting to that level there, right? So for that reason, this tells me that the next step or the next stop for the market will be these lows here. So the market might come here maybe to make a triple bottom before it can push to the upside, but we don't concern ourselves with that right now. For now, I just want to chow this move here because I'm a day trader. I trade every day, so I want to get my money today. I don't like waiting 2-3 weeks for my money. I want to get my money today. I can't sleep nice at night thinking there's a broker out there somewhere with my money floating in there. You get what I mean? I need to get my shit right now. So the dollar index will give me direction of what's going to happen to the other pairs. For example, USD Swiss franc and the dollar index moves the same. They are positively correlated. Whatever the DXY is doing, USD must be telling me the same thing. If I get a different story on the USD Swiss franc, then I don't have a direction with my DXY, because this is where I get my confirmation. So notice my DXY is telling me that the market is going to push to the downside just by reading simple market structure. If you guys haven't watched my market structure video, I've done a lot. I think about 4 or 5 videos about market structure in detail. So just make sure you spend some time in my playlist and just take your time to learn price action. It will really save you a lot of headache when it comes to trading, and this strategy is a bomb, guys, and you will see in a bit. So my dollar index is telling me that the market is pushing to the downside, probably to hit a triple bottom before we can push to the upside. But right now I'm interested in that move. I want to chow that before I can even think of going to the upside. So USD Swiss franc must be telling me the same thing, that hey boy, we're heading to the downside. And look at the beauty of this, guys. Look at that. The market has been failing to break these levels 3 consecutive times. The market was pushing to the upside, right? Now we can push to the upside. The market failed to push to the upside, came back, failed to break again, came back, and now it's failing to break again. So I suspect that the market is coming back to these levels here. So I'm interested in selling the market back to these levels here. And this is congruent to what's happening with the DXY, right? Because the DXY is telling me that, hey boy, I'm heading to the downside. There's too much sellers up in this motherfucker. So the USD Swiss franc should be telling me the same thing. So since it's telling me the same thing, it's more confirmation that, okay, so I'm going to sell the DXY and I'm going to sell the US dollar Swiss franc. Right, moving on to Euro USD. Before we get into the Euro USD, a quick side note, and the most important thing to note is that Euro USD, GBP USD, Australian dollar USD, and New Zealand dollar USD are negatively correlated to the DXY and the USD Swiss franc. So this means this will move the opposite direction to what these two are doing, right? So since I know that, I need to see if my Euro USD is gonna tell me an opposite story. So my Euro USD must be telling me that the market is gonna push to the upside, because it just gives you a peace of mind, man. And you guys are gonna see how nice this thing works. When I get into the market in the morning, I want to mark my highest high and my lowest low, right? That's what I want to do. Highest high and my lowest low. And if you notice here, we are at the lowest low. We failed to break to the upside twice. We're in a downtrend. The market is pushing to the downside. We failed to break to the upside twice, and now we are back at these levels here, the levels that we failed to break before. Now we're back to those levels, and I expect the market to push to the upside. Whether it will come back to bounce here or it will break, that's none of my business. Right now, my main concern is profiting from this move to the upside. And this again is congruent to what the USD Swiss franc is telling me, because I'm supposed to be selling Swiss franc, and if I'm selling Swiss franc and DXY, then common sense dictates that I need to be buying Euro USD because they are negatively correlated. And do you see how much confluence it adds to your trading, guys? Because now if I get a different story here, then I don't have to do anything, because I need the market to correct itself so I can identify clear directional bias so that the others can confirm that directional bias. So that's Euro USD. It's supposed to go up. Now, whatever Euro USD does, GBP USD follows. So also on the GBP USD, let us see what is happening there. Now, GBP USD, when I get into the market, I mark my highest high and my lowest low. Let's see, where are we? Okay, we are going to these levels here. Yeah, so for me, how I have conditioned myself is that every time the market gets to a key level, I don't expect the market to break that level. I expect the market to bounce at this level to the upside. That's just how I trade, and thinking like that makes me benefit from this move to 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 this move until that breaks. And now I'm waiting to see what's going to happen here. And as you can see, the market is already reacting to that level. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a trade benefit to this move here. So I always expect the market to bounce from a level to level. If you haven't watched my market structure videos, guys, make sure you spend some time on my playlist, man. I really put out some good shit in there. So this is the trick, guys. I use the dollar index to get confirmation from all these pairs. If we just continue here with the GBP USD, I expect the GBP USD to bounce here, right? Bounce back to the upside like that, right? Maybe from here it's gonna bounce back or it's gonna break. I don't give a shit about that. Right now my main focus is this push to the upside, which makes sense because Euro USD, I'm also expecting it to push to the upside. New Zealand dollar USD, let's just see what happens when I get into the market again, guys. I mark my highest high and my lowest low. So let's go look for my lowest low, because this was my lowest low until it was broken, right? So let's just check our next zone. Where is the market going? Okay, so there's a level there that looks like the market is reacting from it, so that might be a buy from there. I'm gonna see how the market reacts because it already failed to break to the downside here once. I expect the market to come back here and give me a reaction. If I can get in some big fat green candle on these levels here, then I'm taking the trade, baby.